Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take family. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Happy Friday. So we're going to play today with some of these prints. Oh my goodness, I was going to look up what they're called again. What are they called again? Somebody in the comments, let me know. I can't remember. It's from a Parisian magazine, vintage magazine. They're prints off of that. But what I wanted to do today was make a couple fold outs with these, and they're going to be like flips with, which I thought would be kind of fun. I saw somebody doing something similar the other day. I can't remember where I saw it. It was just a passing by thing. And so we're going to flip and we're going to flip. And if I can remember who it was that inspired me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold this piece in half, okay, this big piece, because I know this will fit into a journal, and I'm going to use this piece as the larger piece for this, so it'll kind of come out, and I know that it'll be bigger than that other one. So I'm just going to fold this in half. My journals are usually this size, 8.5 by 11. If you're in the UK, of course, that's an A4 size. Here in the US, that's our that's our letter, our copy paper size, our letter paper size. So I'm just gonna fold this, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and just do a little tear because I like that look and I think it'll be fine. And I'm using some of my coffee dyed cardstock that I had done eons ago, and I think if I just see, watch, yeah, I thought so. So this is bigger. So this piece is going to open up this way, okay? And they're going to have writing space. And then what I'm going to do is I'll be gluing this into, like, on a full page, okay? Yeah. You know what I might do? Here's what I might do. Give me some good skizzies here. I'm going to trim this down just slightly, ever so slightly. Okay, and I'm going to do both sides just a little bit. And I'll show you what I'm going to do here in a sec. Because what I'm thinking is I don't want the big piece to take up the, like, to try and glue the big piece onto the journal page without it having some kind, and I think I might even add like a flip to this one, so it'll be like a, what would that be, 1, 2, triple flip. But that way this is a little bit smaller, so I can trim this down just slightly, okay, so that it's gonna not take up the whole page. Let's see. Don't want to take down the side. Yeah, just a little bit. All right. So make sure, am I even enough? Yeah, I'm even enough. Okay, now the smaller one is still small enough. It doesn't need to go down at all. Okay, so what I am doing different than I saw her do, I just got the layout kind of idea from her. She did not do it onto a third page where she did I'm going to probably do a paper flip on this one to go onto the page of my journal. Okay, but what she didn't do that I want to do, she didn't do any embossing, and I was thinking that it would look pretty cute if we embossed some of this. So I'm going to go ahead and darken around these ladies, and we're going to do like a little embossing of a frame to the outside, or maybe a design. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to do some embossing on this to make it look, you know, a little bit cooler and for something a little bit different, so that it stands out some. But I'm coming way in, because if I do emboss a frame onto here, I still want this distress to show up. That's why I'm coming in so far with it. But I like that. I don't know about you, but I love that look. So now the back of these are white. So do we want to distress the back of these? Coffee dye them super quick. We could just, you know, spray some coffee dye. I have some here. Just to brown them a little bit. They dry super fast. Wouldn't be a huge deal. Or we could glue some like book page to the back of these. What do I want to do? This is when I need you guys live with me. So let's see. This is going to be Friday. Yeah, this is Friday's video. Today's Tuesday for me. And I'm debating because I'm thinking about what I wanted to talk about. And I save a lot of stuff for Monday usually. However, I don't think I'm going to today. I wanted to tell you guys that I have launched a new channel. And for any of you sisters out there in Christ, if you don't participate in the daily devotions already, I hope that you will come along. The title of the new channel is Kingdom Devotions. Or Kingdom Devotion. Sorry, it's not plural. Kingdom Devotion. And I will link it in this video description so that you can find it. But yeah, I'm super excited because I really wanted to have a channel that is dedicated solely to the kingdom and to my ministry. And so, yeah, that's what I've done. And I prayed about the title, the name, and I started asking the Lord, and it was like within seconds that title came to me. And after that, every time I would pray about it, nothing else came to me. So I'm like, all right, Lord, that's going to be the name of the channel. So there's our distress on that one. So these three are distressed. Let's look at the back here. We could just run my brush over it super quick like this. This is always really easy way to just kind of darken your page and not, I'm going really light. I'm trying not to get too many, I call them clouds, where it looks like fluffy clouds. I'm trying to do it nice. Anyway, but yeah, so the channel is going to be linked below, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe and get it moving along for me. But if you're regular viewers of the daily devotions and the teachings and Bible study, you know what I do already, and that's what we're just transferring it from this channel over to its own channel because I wanted the focus to be on the things of God, and it's kind of taking a chance for me. I realized when I was doing it, I'm like, wow, I can't monetize until you can't monetize it all on the channel. You're kind of wiping out your base of subscribers. You know what I'm saying? It's going to feel weird to look in there and see, not so many subscribers on that channel because it's going to be new. But I'm hoping that my friends that are with me already will join me, and that then you will pass on the word that we have a devotional channel where we do teaching, and I pray for you guys and all of that. And who knows what the Lord's going to put on my heart to do with this channel. That's what I'm excited about too, is I thought, well, I can do Bible journaling on there. You know what I mean? I can do Bible studies. I can do a little more focused things, regarding the Lord. And that I think is super fun. So yeah, I'm excited. So we're just going to go ahead and darken this edge too. And hopefully you guys will feel inspired with these. I did not try this before I started it. I watched her. It was a super quick. I know where I saw it. I saw it on Graphics Fairy. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see it on YouTube. So I can't put the video out. Actually, I'm a member of Graphics Fairy, and I was in there looking up how-tos on different Photoshop videos. And I happened upon a couple of videos that the title looked interesting. It wasn't anything to do with Photoshop. It was like decorating your page, And this is one of the things that she was doing. That's too funny. So it was not YouTube. There will not be a link in the description box below. So sorry about that. So I think this first one, I'm going to use this deep bronzy color. I just think it'll look kind of cool. Her dress is like burgundy. I could use, let's see. Do I have a burgundy-ish? Burgundy-ish. I do have this one. It's got like purples in it. But I don't know. I kind of like that brown. I think for this one I'm going to use the brown. I love this. It's such a pretty autumn. Can you see it? It's so pretty. Anyway, so we're going to use that one. And I'm going to pull in my paper to pour on top of. And do we want to do, what do we want to do first? Do we want to do framing around it? Because that's super easy. You just kind of dip, you know, and it's jaggedy frame. Well, that's how I do it. I like it like that. I'm looking here to see if, where are they? They're in the, oh, there they are. I was going to say, do we want to do like a swirl? Because we could do some little, you know, just around the edge. Maybe. I don't know. I actually kind of like the idea of, oh, there's the smaller one. This smaller one would fit better in the corners. It's so pretty, but I do think I want to just do some framing on this one. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I do is I take the edge here like this, and I run it along the edge of the paper. Okay, and get it wet. And I don't try to do it super even or anything. This one looks like it's lining up pretty nice. I just want to get that wet enough so that it'll grab. You know the deal. You know the drill. I don't have to tell y'all. Okay. And then we're going to pour on there. Now this particular powder is it sticks. It leaves like a little, it's actually super pretty, but it leaves this little line of cloudy, sandy paper. You know, if I get like where I got it on there, it'll probably leave it on there. So we're just gonna not worry about it, but I'm just letting you know it's in my shop, not my shop. It's in my list. It's Lindy's. I can't show it to you or I'll dump it. It's Lindy's embossing powder. Okay, Lindys, and it's in my list on Amazon that I leave for you guys in the link below of the video. Okay. See, when you watch, you'll see it. It'll blow off, but there'll be like this pretty glittery, not glittery, but like metallic residue. And I know the algorithm. Can you see it? See? Like that. So, okay. I don't really mind for the most part, though, because it's so pretty. Okay, let me grab my heat tool. What I do with you. Where are you, my dear? Oh, it was right here. What did I do with it? Mama can't find her heat tool. Okay, just one sec, guys. I just gotta stand up here and look. Oh, here it is. I just moved it a little bit. So loud noise. We get to watch the magic. Here we go. There we go. It's starting. My heat tool's not been used, so it's got to heat up. You know how it is. Can you see it? Sorry, I bumped the camera. See? It's pretty. Okay. Just makes the picture look a little fancier. And now, as you see, you can see my distressing because I brought it inward a little bit so that it wouldn't it wouldn't disappear. Come on, baby. And normally I would do it a second time, but I think it looks pretty good. It's not, I don't think I need to. Now I wouldn't do it a second time if it was something I had stamped, but because it's just that straight edge, because it's that straighter edge, you can do it a second time if you don't feel like it's dark enough, but I think it is. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? So you've got that little frame, and now we're going to do this one, and I'm debating, I may even do this bigger one, but you know what I might do with this one is I might do a stamping on here because it's bigger. Okay, and we're going to do that again. So yeah, I hope you guys will go over there and show me your support by subscribing and, you know, hanging out with me over there. I know that there are many of you that are with me all the time. I encourage all of you to come. Anybody who wants to be there is welcome. I want you to know that. It's not anything intimidating. I just do a little reading out of the Word of God, and I do a devotion. I read a devotion, and then what I do is I usually I may just make a few comments on that devotion, and it might be a really short video that day because maybe I didn't have time to do a longer video, or I may end up actually writing some really good notes and do a teaching, or I might just go into the Word in different passages and about that topic, and talk about that topic I'm reading about in the devotion that day, and expound on different scriptures that the Bible references for that particular subject matter. Okay, so that's kind of my the way I do it. So, if you've not been with me, that's the way I go. And it works for us, right, guys? It's been good. We've had some really good devotions and refreshing, just, time together. And I pray over you guys, and if you let me know in the comments if you need prayer for anything, I'm more than happy to pray. And yeah, I enjoy it. My friends in that part of the channel have become very good friends, and I'm very close to so many of you. So there we go. Shut that, because Tara will blow it over and end up dumping it. And loud noise again. Time is it? Okay, so I may end up only doing one of these today on video because I don't want to make the video super long. Now on this one I inadvertently used my copper. That's funny. I thought it looked different. That's okay. The copper and the brown, they go together. They both actually look pretty cool together. So I'm not going to worry about it. I thought when I was pouring it, I was like, this isn't pouring the same. Why does it look different? I had my paper sitting over the other one and just grabbed this one. But I think it might look kind of cool because there'll be a differentiation, from each other. They won't blend in so much. They'll have their own distinct look on each page of our flip. If these end up working out, I may make some more in smaller versions and stuff, and do a mass make on them or something probably without all the embossing. But oh, I like that one. That turned out nice. Look at this. So see, it's gonna be like that. Those look good together, right? That looks cool. I like it. So let's see, my last piece is this little baby. Okay, so should I do it in the dark brown? So the middle one's copper, and the ones that surround it are the brown. That might be fun, right? So it'll be brown, copper, brown. Or should I do a third color? The options, oh, the options, they are limitless. Oh my gosh, I saw the funniest post today on Facebook. It was by, I don't remember. It's like a crafting, Facebook page that I get notifications from. I don't think I've followed them. I just think it's one of those that kind of comes up because I'm a crafter. You know what I mean? But it said, she started out with, because I'm a crafter, and then she said whatever statement, some funny statement, like, I have way too much stuff in my pantry, or I have way too many supplies. I never will use them in a lifetime, that kind of thing. And then she goes, you next, because you're a crafter, fill in the blank, basically. And oh my goodness, some of those were hysterical. These women were saying, because I'm a crafter, everywhere I go, I end up paying way more I take a picture of what I want to make because I see it in the store and end up paying $40 for something I could have bought for $10 because I'm a crafter. And then the next one, it was super funny. I started to say one, but I couldn't think of one. I was like, there's so many. We have so many. Oh, this one went way too far over. Let's just wipe some of that off. That was way too much. Yeah, so it was cute. Made me giggle. And then I sent Sagita a thing from Instagram. It made me laugh so hard. And we both have cats. And so I thought she'd enjoy it. And she did. There was this cat, 2 cats, and they're by a treadmill. And the treadmill's on. Their owner had it on. And the one cat is trying to jump on it. She jumps up once and it throws her off. She jumps up a second time. She got smarter the second time and she threw herself up at the top of it and tried to hang on. Well, she still got thrown off. But the third time she caught on that she needed to run faster. And so she took off running and she ran on this treadmill and she looked so stinking cute. Well, the cat next to her, all you see on the side of the treadmill is these 2 little paws like this running with her, but not running. I love animal videos. They make me giggle so hard. Oh gosh, I watched it. Sagita said she watched it over and over too. I did the same thing, Sagita. I watched it over and over, just cracking up. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. That little cat's paws. The one that was running was precious because she was a really furry cat. So her hair was like bouncing, and she was boom, 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 boom. But the one that had the paws on the side. Anyway, animals are so sweet. Here we go. It's our last one. And then we're going to start connecting it. Yay! We like that. Come on, baby. Emboss. There we go. So I'm expecting to get some new DigiKits from Tina this next Thursday. It's coming actually yesterday for you guys because this is Friday's video. And so I will be putting out February's Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah Design Team project. And I am not sure, but I am thinking about this month actually doing a Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah journal. Junk journal. I don't know. I think that would be so much fun to do all Tina's work in it, What do you guys think of that? Would you like that? Would that be something that you'd enjoy watching me do? Let me know in the comments, okay? Because I don't want to do the videos if you don't really care about it. I think you would, though, because most of you love Tina as much as I do. So I just thought it would be fun because I love her papers. And I adore, her style. And I think most of my journals have a lot of her work in it already. But I've never done one that was dedicated solely to Tina's work, So I might call it my shabby, I don't want to mimic her name, so I'll probably call it my shabby junk journal. And it'll be in honor of Miss Tina. So yeah. I thought that'd be really fun. But if you guys don't think so, let me know. I'm just saying. I don't want to. I'll do it for myself. I don't want to make videos that you guys aren't interested in. So there's our 3 pieces that we're going to lock together. Yay. I'm going to put these stamps up so they're not in my way. And now I need to choose what material I want to use. And I've brought along, I always call it material, my fabric. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So the pink I'm going to sit to the side. This one's like a dirty Paris. This might be fun. It's coffee dyed all the way. It was super bright white. The only thing I'm not sure about is these glitters. When I got this when I first started and didn't know that I would not probably do a whole lot with glitter, which I really don't do a whole lot with glitter, but it is a beautiful fabric. So that's a contender because this is totally French, you know. So let me see here. We've got this one. But it's kind of, I don't know. I kind of want something that's a little darker. What else do I have in here? I didn't go through my drawers for anything. I literally grabbed out of what I had nearby. And there's a red. That one's really, really pretty. I like that one. But I already think I know what y'all are saying to me. Even though I can't actually hear you. I am going to go with this one because I think it's going to match. So it's not going to show a lot. It's just going to be a hinge, right? It's going to connect our work. But it needed to look, you know, and go with what we're doing. So put these little guys away real quick. Get them out of my way. You know, my space is limited. The space is limited. Oh, by the way, I was going to tell you guys. So I took today, do I have them available? Yeah, here. I just want to show you super quick. I took these, your paper protectors, and I had a whole bunch of the cheapy ones. And I decided because my pictures, and they were like all bunched together, and I couldn't really go through them. So I went through and I took apart and made piles with all the different like digikits of my pictures that I have, right? And I thought, oh great, now when I put them back in the bag, I'm going to run out of bags. But then I realized I have all these extra cheapy ones. So what I did was I cut them in half, and then on the ones that I cut that had the open bottom, I took a lighter and ran it along the seam and closed off the bottom. But I put them all in here, so now everything is like together with its own grouping of this digital kit, and then I was able to stick them in my bags. And so I have these, but they're all separated. Look at that. So I've got like 3 or 4 of them in there. I just wanted to give you guys that because I'm figuring other people have a mess. I've got all these bags that I bought, and look at all this stuff is just piled in here, which this is kind of okay because these are adverts and stuff. I think these were Tina's out of her kits, most of them. These are okay because these are more like your slap down, decorate with kind of things that I use. But those were all my pictures, and these were a part of those, and I thought, oh, I want to do something with these because they've been there forever. I've been hoarding them, actually, these kind, and I thought today would be the day. So that's how I ended up with doing this project with these. So anyway, but I thought you guys might be interested in seeing that particular just way of organizing my mess. Just in case y'all have a mess too. So now I'm just tearing down a strip, and it's about an inch and a half, and just 1.25 inches maybe. And I'm going to use this for my hinge. These are going to connect my little pieces of paper. All right. Actually, I'm going to cut this down a little bit further because I have an uneven edge right here. There. So now it's going to be 1 inch, which is fine. And so on this first one, I need better scissors, that's for sure. I can't use those with that. I use my good ones. So with this, I'm just going to tear off my strings, make sure everything's kind of good. I think I'll only get probably 2 out of this. But what I'm going to do is we're going to connect this one to this. Okay, so this side of my frame is going to be covered with, part of it is, with a piece. See? Okay, so that's okay. I think I'm going to try to get rid of this. I don't really want the Eiffel Towers on there. I don't mind the Eiffel Towers, but they're in silver, and I don't really want the bright silver against my piece. So I'm going to kind of center these here as good as I can. They're a little bit uneven, and I'm going to get my fabric tag. Okay. And let's see, how much do I need to do this one? So I'm just going to snip that. Make sure this is kind of where I had to cut it, rough it back up a little bit. And I'm going to, let's see, which way does this go? This, yeah, I think that's right. The Eiffel Tower thingy was upside down. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the fabric, because I would rather just sit that down on top of my piece. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it out, and then I'm just going to kind of spread it with my finger here in a second, which I hate to do with fabric tack, but you know, it works. So I don't like to do it with fabric tack only because it's so goopy and it gets caught on my, I mean, it makes my hand have like a second skin, but that's okay. Anything for the cause, right? Anything for our cause. Okay. Make sure I'm on the right track here. And then I'm relatively even. Okay, I may have to, oops, Terra, here we go. You know, my papers are curling is the problem. Slightly. There we go. I'm just going to get you stuck down, and then I'll deal with the other part. There we go. All right. So I'm going to take a tiny bit of my glue. Actually, I might use my art glitter glue. It's smaller here. Yeah, there we go. And just push this down so it stays, because my material was, you know, curling. Okay. And how do we do on this side? Yep, we're going to put a slight amount underneath the edge. Okay. And there is our first side. I'm going to go ahead and put a little more glue here and make sure this stays down. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just let that dry for a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this piece. Hopefully, nope, I'm going to have to tear another piece because I don't want, like I said, I don't want the Eiffel Tower in there, really. That's okay. We'll just cut another piece. Yep, I can do one right here, I think it'll do. Let's see. Will it fit? Yep, okay. Yippers, we got this. All right. Oh, I'm going to have a teeny tiny bit of that, I think. Can't get away from it. Can't get away from the silver. It looks fine. I shouldn't worry about it, right, guys? Once it's on and everything's done, it's not even going to be something that your eyes focus on. So let's to make sure I was right. Yep, I've got enough. Okay. A little bit of silver there too. All right. You know what? I'm looking here, and I think if I went between, yeah, right here. Never mind. I'm going to trim this. I'm going to do this one more time. And there's a section right here that I can use. And I think I'd rather use that. So there's just a tiny bit. Even right here would be good. Just a tiny bit of the silver and butterfly, and then there's this little bit in the rose. Okay. There. Let me see. It's a little bit long, but I want that butterfly, so I'm gonna oh, it's hard to tear for me. I may have to just cut it and then undo it. Yep. There. All right. Now, there we go. Okay. So now this piece is going to go right. Now that goes like this. There we go. Perfect. And this is going to go here, like so. Okay. So I'm going to, yeah, I think I better still put it on the material. You think? Let's see. We'll try it both ways and see which way is easier, huh? Come on now, come out. Ugh. Didn't want to lose my spot. There. Okay, and then this side. I think my, oh, Tara, honey. I think my material's a little bit, I am one, like, shaky girl at times. You know, I was thinking, I have to be real with you guys. I could never be fake because I would, my very inept ability to, like, not shake or not make a mistake or whatever would shine through. I mean, it's just... I have to just be me because there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm a clumsy girl and I'm always doing something. I can't even look cool in front of my friends. I can't. It's impossible. So y'all either love me or you don't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I love you too. I know some of you are saying you love me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got a little bit of a stick there. I'm going to do this side. Just use all that overage there of that tacky glue. It just comes bubbling out, oozing out like a little volcano. Can't ever control it. Okay. There. Now you stay down. Just calm down. Look at it. Just wanting to come out the top. I wonder if I open you, give you some air if you'll stop. There. I never thought of that, but I think that might do it. End its little tirade. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put it on So we've done it. I mean, we have our piece. Okay. So yeah, I like this. It's so cute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a flip of a piece of paper here on the back that will be, of course, my hinge for putting this down on the actual paper. And I'm not going to use fabric for that. I want to use paper. Okay, so there you go. You've got a triple. You can journal here, 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 and then once we get this one, you'll be able to journal on this as well. So that is a quadruple journaling space, and it's pretty. And I didn't have to really do much. I just embossed it. I don't want to cover them. I love these girls. I mean, I could add like some butterflies, or I could put, you know, some fun little diamante, whatever. But overall, I don't have to do a ton. So it's really, I like this idea. So thank you, lady from the internet that I can't, from Graphic Fairy that I can't remember your name or anything about you. There we go. And I am going to tear this other piece again and make my, I'm going to distress this. I'm not going to emboss or anything, but I'm going to make my hinge off of this. And I think I'll go ahead and let the side show that has the print. So the piece that will go down, so like it'll be, let's see, how do I want to do this? I want it to fold. Well, first I'm going to fold it in half, make it easier on myself.
I'm having trouble hearing.
What
Can
is?
you say that again?
All of a sudden, my pad came to life. Do you hear her? She's over on the shelf. I mean, on top of the desk. I'm not even talking to her at all. I must have said something that triggered her. That was funny. I didn't say Alexa, did I? It's not even an Alexa. It's a Samsung pad. It's the one you gave me, Pammy, in case you see this video. And yeah, she just started talking. That's so weird. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to put, I want to make sure I get this right. Yeah, so it's going to be like that. And then when you open it, it'll be, you can see the, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. So let's go ahead and distress it. And maybe I should cut it to fit because I did chop off some of my length. So I'm going to put this to this end so I don't have to cut off one side. I don't ever use these scissors for paper, only for fabric. I've been so good about that, you guys. I've had these for over 2 years now. Or is it 2 years? Yeah, it's about 2 years. And I have never, ever used them. I don't think I've ever used them for paper. Maybe accidentally once. I think I might have done it one time. But yeah, it's been really good. And I'm never good about stuff like that. So it's very, very important to me. Okay. Now we could even take some of our tempera paint and go around this edge and make it look a little bit gold. To kind of, you know, match or to give it a little frame. I'm not really worried about it though, because I think it's just cute on its own. So we're just gonna glue it. Make sure I glue it the right way. I will do it backwards if at all possible. Yeah, there we go, because when you turn it, it's gonna want to go to the page. So yes, this is my side right here. My eyes, I have to work things out like that because I will put it on backwards, upside down. You know, you guys know me. You know, because how many times have you seen me tear stuff apart because I did it wrong, right? Just like whenever I try to do my envelopes with the graphic paper, you know, with the carbon paper. How often do I do it backwards? Oh, anyway, it's okay. That's a little dingy, but you know, I'm pretty smart. I just get turned around. Okay, so here we go, you guys. So now let's go ahead and fold a piece of paper so you can see. I'm sure you all can imagine what it would look like in a book, but a journal, but I'm going to do this anyway for fun. We're going to fold a piece and So say this is our journal page, okay? This will go on there like that. And then you've got your little flip. And you've got your little flip. And then you can open it like this. And you've got another flip. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 pages. You could put pockets inside of this. You could put tuck spots. You could do a belly band. Oh my gosh. The stuff you can do with it is endless, correct? But look how pretty it is. Isn't it sweet? I think it's super, super cute, and I hope you guys do too. I just think it's fun. It's interactive. You know me, I love interactive. You could also put, like, you could put a closure here. Oh my gosh, that would be adorable. So yeah, you could put a closure here. You could put, well, if you put one here, it's going to impact your opening here. So you probably only want to put one right here. But yeah, very cute. Very, very fun. I love you guys. You know I do. Mwah. And please, if you are someone who goes to the devotions and does them every day, or if you've been interested in doing them from now on, or they're going to be on Kingdom Devotion, and the link will be below in the description box. I love you so much. God bless you, each one and every one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.